You know what happens when you walk away. Oh, they talk. Whispers echo like laughter in a madhouse. Fingers wag, eyes roll, and tongues flick like knives. Coward, they sneer. Quitter, they hiss. As if clinging to the sinking ship makes you some kind of noble martyr. As if self-destruction is the price of virtue. But see, that's the joke. The real madness isn't leaving. It's staying. Staying where you're being bled dry. Smiling through teeth ground down by lies. Calling pain, purpose, and cages comfort zones. All while the walls close in, inch by inch, smile by smile. They call you crazy when you walk away, but the real crazy is dancing in the fire and calling it warmth. Here's what they won't say, what they can't admit. You walked because you saw it. The farce, the puppets and strings, the polished faces painted with panic behind the eyes. You saw the system, not just broken, but rigged. A carousel of gaslight and guilt, round and round until you forget your own name. And that's why they hate you. Because once you see the mask slip, you can't unsee it. And worse, you make them question their own reflection. That's what they fear most. Not your departure, but your defiance. You became the mirror that cracked their illusion. You didn't break the rules. You laughed at them. And in a world that worships obedience, that makes you dangerous. Not a coward, not a quitter, but free. The moment you leave, oh, they scramble. Not out of love, don't be naive, but out of exposure. You were the curtain hiding the cracks, the convenient scapegoat for their storms. With you around, they never had to face the silence. You see, your presence served a purpose. You were their noise, their shield, their beautifully broken excuse. Now you're gone. And suddenly, all the mirrors start talking. They're forced to sit with themselves. No distractions, no diversions, just the raw, ugly truth. And trust me, they were never ready for that. They'll spin stories now. Revisionist history, polished with just enough poison to pass as pity. Because admitting you had a reason, that would shatter the whole game. No, they'll call it betrayal. They'll call it sudden. They'll call it dramatic. But deep down, in the places they never talk about, they know exactly why you left. You weren't escaping. You were evolving, shedding their delusions like a second skin. And it scared the hell out of them. Not because you're gone, but because you saw something they still deny. You outgrew their prison. You stopped dancing to the music they swore was salvation. You stopped laughing at jokes that were always about you. And now they sit in the same chairs, tell the same lies. But the circus doesn't feel the same without its favorite act. Because when the jester leaves, the kings look foolish. You didn't leave to escape the pain. You left to stop rehearsing it. Walking away doesn't mean giving up. No, that's just what they tell you. So you'll stay. So you'll bleed politely. So you'll smile while swallowing smoke. But here's the real punchline. You didn't give up. You woke up, Because not every fire is cozy. Some just devour. And there's no badge of honor in being reduced to ash just to keep someone else warm. See, they dress it up real pretty. Love, they call it. Family, loyalty, duty. Pick your poison. All of it wrapped in bows, while they drain you dry beneath the gift wrap. You want to know what's scarier than walking away? Staying, pretending, numbing your soul to keep their illusion alive. That's not love. That's a slow-motion funeral, where you clap for your own burial. And when you finally leave, when you finally choose yourself over the performance, oh, they'll talk. You've changed, they'll mutter. Damn right you did. Change is evolution. Change is growth. Change is the one thing they fear, because it shines a spotlight on the fact that they haven't moved in years. Let them call it betrayal. Let them sit on their safe little thrones built from rotting habits. You're not playing house in hell anymore. You're laying bricks in the unknown, risking real, chasing truth, even if it costs you applause. And yeah, maybe the road is quieter now. Maybe it's lonelier, darker, but it's yours. And every step forward, that's freedom echoing off the walls of who you used to be. So walk, not away from something, but into yourself. You want to know what really happens when you walk away? You become dangerous, not because you're reckless. No, but because you're free. You stop begging. You stop performing. You stop shrinking yourself to fit their broken molds. You walk like a storm now, not to destroy, but to remind them what survival looks like. So let them talk. Let them whisper. You're not coming back. And deep down, they know why.